It's nice. Hello. Where is my microphone? Boy, this isn't going so well. This is a horrible camera. Hey, LNW, how you doing? This is a horrible camera. Why is it so bad? Huh. I see you and hear you. That's good. It's just I look like I'm on a computer from 1910. And I don't know how to change it. Raquel, how you doing? Thank you all for showing up. What's wrong with you, Dad? What's wrong?
Hello. How are you two tonight? What can I start you off with string?
It doesn't show me any live settings. Does anybody know how to change your settings on live? That'd be awesome. Like to make the camera work good?
Did you find something, honey? No.
What's wrong with you? You went from being all perky and happy to like grumpy and whatever. What's up? No, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make the video any better. I'm streaming in 480. I don't know how. I don't even know how to change it. Where's the setting? This is horrible. So anyways, I came to town and tried to get internet, and now I realize this camera sucks. 13 people in here. I am sorry you have to deal with this. I can't even switch off of that. You don't have access to this feature. It's okay. Not too bad. It looks horrible on my side. And I was trying to plug in my headphones, and that ain't gonna work either. So what do you guys happen to know about this whole situation? Boy, that is horrible. I don't even know if I can stream like that. I don't even know if I want to stream. My daughter's so damn grumpy right now. It's irritating.
Here you go.
The car was found underwater right next to the side of the river. Way too close. True, not buffering, just not very clear either. You'd be better off having just a picture of something up on the screen. Tell her to ungrumpy, Floss says. Looks good to me, Wolfman. Maybe it's just the playback to me is horrible.
Hi, how are you? Good.
If I edit, it doesn't let me go anywhere.
Yeah, not too bad. Yes, it is. It's good.
So I'm sitting in a restaurant because I'm trying to get some internet, and the other restaurant that I was going to be in that was quieter was closed. Their sign said they were open till 8, but they are not open till 8. So here we are. And my microphone thing shows that it's quiet. So yes, she was found in the water with her car upside down, and one of the things I wanted to talk about is the fact that her window was down on the passenger side, I believe, and the driver's side back window was half down, and she was found in the back seat. How are you found in the back seat of a car if your windows are down and the car's in the water? Does that make sense to anybody else? Just out of curiosity.
Right.
Like how are you found in the water in the back seat? Gaz, I believe that's kind of what I'm leaning towards too, is that it wasn't that she was too drunk when she ended up in the water, that she just ended up in the water because somebody put her in there. It just doesn't make sense. Gaz, it says it's way too suspect and foul play is involved. That's what I'm thinking too. Now with the car upside down, that's kind of normal. However, it's not normal to have the windows down and somebody found in the back. She called home and said she's on her way. So if that's the case, how did she end up in the back in the water and not on her way home? That is very true, Matthew. That is very true. Some people are starting to say that maybe it wasn't her on her phone, since her phone, if I'm not mistaken, was left at the campsite and not in the car with her. The water rushing in could push her in the back as the nose of the car goes in. I thought of that too. However, you would think you'd try getting out of the car even if you were intoxicated. Wrench says possibly she may have floated into the back. The cops must know who murdered her. There aren't many people in the state who do that. Right? Aquadventure cargo's bonnet down. She went to the back window because that's where the air was last. Possibly. Now, if you guys have seen the video that AWP put out today, I can't show you, obviously. I can barely even get my internet to work. But they talked to a guy that went there to help jumpstart her car because her battery was dead. And he talked to her just before this all happened. And she was asking about seatbelts. Like, how do you put a seatbelt on? Which sounds kind of weird to me, of how do you put a seatbelt on? And then things like there was another dude or a couple dudes standing around her, and every time they would try to get close to her, she would take and walk around to the other side of the vehicle while she's still trying to talk to the tow truck guy, asking about seatbelts and kind of like stalling time a little bit. Almost makes me think she was a little freaked out, and maybe she was being led by somebody. Hi, Dysons, how you doing? Forgive me if I miss anything. My apologies if I do. Let's switch over to live chat, which I don't think really matters. Got 18 people in here. Thanks very much for stopping in. I am at a restaurant, so I apologize for the background. The police told AWP to not to search there because they already had. That's got me wondering too. They had them going to all these other places because they've already searched that spot. But if they had not followed their gut and went there and looked anyway, because their policy is to make sure they put eyes on stuff, which I think is very smart, then they would have left not finding her. Which, conspiracy-wise, it could be something that they wanted. They wanted her not to be found. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Did you want to go over and kind of read some of the comments or anything? Or? If someone is under, that can put the crime rate of the state up. That is true. Hi, Carrie. Hi, LNW. Thanks for talking about it. I don't follow AWP, so appreciate you covering it, mate. No problem. I haven't really been following AWP either, to be honest with you. Ever since a bunch of crap went down a long time ago, I kind of steered away from it. But I'm trying to get back into the YouTube community and ranting about stuff that, or talking about stuff that is current is pretty important. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. But my home internet really sucks. So stuck with that. But if you've been following my other channel at all, then you'll know that we've been doing stuff around the property. And my daughter is one heck of a motorcycle rider now. So that's pretty cool. Feel free to check out the other channel if you'd like. While I'm here, I'm going to be ordering some fries and a cheeseburger. Let's see, still like that. Just been doing other things. It's highly suspicious that in the Nicholas Allen and now the Kiely Rodnis case, minors were involved. I don't see anything suspicious about the Nicholas Allen case. I know that family, and I've been friends with that family ever since I did that first rant, and they're amazing people. I don't really think there's anything suspicious about that case. This case here, though, however, Nicholas Allen was in a car. All the windows were up. He went to his favorite spot. He went underwater. It's a sad thing. Very sad thing. And this one here, the windows are down. She doesn't have her phone. The car's upside down. She's in the back. She's not out. She didn't try getting out of the car. Otherwise, she'd be floating next to the car somewhere or something. But she was in the car. I find that suspicious. With bacon, I wish. I should have ordered bacon. And a lot of changes. Sometimes still need to be rebels. But doing good. Aqua Adventure, been watching me. Looks like a nice place. Thanks, Lee. Thanks. I've been trying to get this property up and going good. Got some friends staying with me, and they're doing good, helping me out. Really appreciate them. They're not on right now. I don't know, probably riding a motorcycle or something. Did you know there was a $150,000 GoFundMe up for the funeral expenses? I did. I saw that. Ryan Upchurch, for example. I don't know if you guys know who Ryan Upchurch is, but he kind of flies off the handle every now and then on stuff. And he brought up some good points. And one of the things was he shared on, I believe it was YouTube or Facebook. I don't know, maybe it was Facebook. What he shared is that they have $150,000 GoFundMe. Why do you need $150,000 for a funeral? Now, if you're going to use that money for a charity or something, or help AWP, in which most places, from my understanding, haven't really donated any, finding funds or whatever you call it, like rewards or anything. Haven't really donated anything to them that I'm aware of, but that would be nice if they did. And like I said, I don't even really follow them, but still, it'd be nice if they did, take some of that and say as a thank you for doing something that law enforcement couldn't figure out how to do. And I love how it went from inexperienced people with only a few thousand subscribers, learning as they go, finding people, to now they're like super experienced. They got a second crew they're training, and they have a second crew. Like they're working on it. This other guy that's with Doug is another team guy that's going to go out on his own with his own truck and trailer and with his team and different camera. Like there's going to be two separate adventures with purpose teams going out finding people. I really think that's pretty cool. That's a great accomplishment, I believe. 21 people in here at 11 likes. Thank you very much for that. That is super awesome. I love everybody that comes in here and hangs out. I will try to get to all the messages as I can. Keep in mind, I am in a restaurant. Thanks to, I think I'm at the lamplight. So thanks to the lamplight, if you're watching for being awesome and letting me be here on your internet. Watching you from the county Durham, England. Ah, yeah, Gasby Rotten. That's a maybe I'll just call you Rotten. But thank you for watching me from England. That's super awesome. Mayor Wrench. Well, now he's Constable Wrench McNome. He used to be Mayor Wrench McNome. Ryan Upchurch, love his song Simple Man. He has got a lot of good songs. He does have a lot of good songs. There's some of them I don't really care for, but there's most of them I really do like. A lot of people will go towards the back since it's higher in water, plus has air pockets. I have seen some videos of Mythbusters where car goes. Did you put that over here? Oh, I was like, that just randomly showed up.
Yep, I'll be right back.
Let's see. Way through the water rushes in. Let's see. Very true. Very true. Towards the back where the air is. All of it's great. So many different divers and groups. I know. It's super awesome. Aqua Adventure. If you guys haven't seen Aqua Adventure yet, go subscribe to his channel. He's pretty cool. Lee, he likes to do different videos. Pretty awesome. Man, I almost need to take my glasses off. This is so pixelated. It's ridiculous. The Adam Brown Adventures and Exploring with Nug are searching, as well as Jacob from KS Divers. Yep, Jacob is diving, out doing stuff too. Adam Brown. I don't know if I've seen his yet. Adam Brown Adventures. I don't know if I've seen that one. Exploring with Nug. Yes, he's pretty cool. Let's see. We'll find Kiely with, yeah, they sure did. Four Sons Moms. They did find them within 35 minutes.
No.
They had over, I believe it was 1,900 or 19. It can't be 19,000. 1,900, I think it was. Man hours into trying to find her, and they come in and find her in 35 minutes. Yep. Lovely. He's a cool dude. I agree with you, Dyson's. Very much so. Brothers Underwater Recovery. That's another one. He just went live not too long ago. He's out in the yard right now working on a boat. Somebody donated a boat to him, so to speak, and he's out working on that. So let's see. UC Nug and Adam got a tow truck now. Pull cars. Have new channel announcement today. No, I have not. I have not seen that. If somebody in here has a link to that or can throw a link in here, I can try to add moderators or whatever. Where is it? You got it?
Right here.
No, that's fine. As long as it's quiet.
Sorry.
I believe 814 search and recovery is starting to get up and going. Yes, I do believe he is. And Mike, I think. I'm horrible with names. Wasn't he just getting a building too, if I'm not mistaken? He was getting a building. So I had actually everything I have is on my phone. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. You know what? Hold on. If I pull it up on here. See if it'll let me. I think this will be it.
I just can't get in the live, right?
No, I don't care for your mom. All right, so what I have here is, and I wanted to say at the beginning of the video is that I would like to start off by saying I'm not associated with a part or have anything to do with Adventures with Purpose. I am just a regular guy who is a content creator who started this channel off by talking about a video that they have done. So just for the record, anything I say on here is on my own, in my own opinion. I am happy with the turnout of the video, and I do believe it helped bring attention to the situation that got an apology that was much needed for the bad behavior that was done by the police department. However, that is not why I'm here today. I would like to thank each and every one of you who has shared and subscribed to my channel and enjoyed my videos. And if you are here for the first time, welcome to the Wild Wolf Den, where things work sometimes and things don't. I wanted to get that out. Let's see. But yeah, I am a little off on the whole GoFundMe 150,000 thing. They were up to 65,000 the last I knew. And when you have attention from things like Adventures with Purpose and different stuff like that, it does pull on the heartstrings of people who can barely afford stuff, and they do try putting money in to help you. However, hopefully people are smart enough to know that they don't need a $150,000 goal to take care of a funeral. Seawolf 13, what's going on, my dude? My dude, that sounds familiar. Seawolf 13, what's going on, my dude? That almost sounds like somebody we know. Andrew dead.
Oh.
For now, Nug and Adam. You know what? Here. I don't know where everybody went. So, Dyson's, if you get a chance, maybe throw a link up there. $150,000. That should be a good ringing alarm bells. I agree. What is it up to now, anyway? What is the reward up to? Reward. Would you even call it a reward? It's a GoFundMe. I think it's reward. Thank you at Carrie Z. I'm in Utah, but most except AWP are from the East. I think I'm so happy people have started to assist law enforcement and in solving these old and new cases. I don't see them. No, thank you. Not on camera. I don't see them. I'm guessing GoFundMe. I hope the feds are keeping an eye on that and the activity. I agree. There's, if I'm not mistaken, there is something that can be done because there's people who have went out and done GoFundMes for stuff like this that I don't know if you'd say price gouged or however, like asked way too much for stuff like this, and then they took the money and blew it. It actually got sued to give that money back. I wonder if this is going to be one of those situations. I hope not. It would be great if they just stopped where they are now. Now, keep in mind also with $150,000, anything over $25,000 in GoFundMe, you have to pay taxes. If I'm not mistaken, there's anything over $25,000, I think you have to claim. So if that's the case, and you're going up for $150,000, you are only going to get about $75,000-$80,000 of that, because just like the lotto, you got to pay taxes, which you're going to pay out hiney for. There's a channel right there by Dyson's, Nug and Adam's new channel. So that's awesome. You get over there and check out that. Jeremy, see what he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a while. From Utah as well, for Son's mom. Seawolf 13, they were just out in my area, Lake Tahoe, Adventure with Purpose. They found the missing girl within 12 hours. They're doing God's work. I agree, Seawolf. Thanks. Thank you for the comments on that one. No wonder I wasn't seeing them. Wolfman's second channel. Please give him a follow. Thank you, Lee. Thank you very much. Is that the, that looks like the link for the American Adventures with Wolfman? You'll see my daughter on there too. She's over here getting some ice cream. It's a shame. And who I'm talking about is a 16-year-old girl who graduated school, went to a party, and ended up in the water. So yeah, there's a lady who does the spirit box stuff too. What was her name? She does spirit box stuff. Gosh, I can't think of her name right now. Just started seeing her stuff. and some of that stuff was pretty intense. Can't think of her name right now though. I was used to them all having separate channels, but being together. I like collaborations too. Like I've told you guys before, I've watched things like Matt's Off-Road Recovery and whatnot. Lee, what are you doing? Don't do that. Thank you. um, I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, that's crazy. There are several of them with spirit boxes. There are this one lady though. This one lady. She does readings and stuff. I wonder if I can. Let me see if I can pull it up without screwing anything up. Let me look at my history here. Louder with Crowder. That's not the one. Candace Starr. Does anybody have anybody seen Candace Starr? Candace Starr. KandisStarr, I believe. Anybody seen her videos yet?
Yeah.
We're gonna mukbang this thing. I believe the reward was 75,000. Reverend Donna Serafina? I'm not sure. I can. I know if I click on this, thing's gonna go crazy. Let me see if I can find her, get her channel link real quick. Let's see. She has 68,000 subscribers. She's doing good. How do I? Oh. I'm not used to doing this on a laptop. Here, let me throw this in the chat. That link that I just threw up right there, that is for Candace Starr. She does a couple of the spirit boxes, in which Taya and I are starting to get into the spirit box thing too. And Eric, yes. The three of us are starting to do ghost hunting again. We used to do ghost hunting years ago. I did years ago, way back in the early 2000s. And we started going out again doing some ghost hunting. And it's been pretty interesting. I got some video footage of what we did yesterday, and we had a lot of words pop up yesterday. That was kind of freaky. A couple spots made our hair stand up, like all of us. We got 20 people in here, 16 likes. Thank you very much for that. I won't keep you all on here too much longer. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this whole thing with what's going on and kind of catch up with everybody again. It's been a long time. I'm still waiting for some good internet. So we don't have good internet at home. So if anybody can put a good word into Elon Musk for his internet service, I am signed up already, just waiting for them to go get the go ahead. Matthew, hey Wolfman, do you plan on having anyone on, whether by audio and video or in person, to discuss certain topics? I definitely could do that once my internet gets better. Or I'll have to start coming up with a better place to do it or something. Like we can come to town and do it again. I'll probably do it on my phone or something though, because this camera is really, really horrible. I'm disappointed. Nick really disappointed with this camera. You guys have no idea. And I can't even do anything about it. I don't know what that is. I wish I could turn the thing up better, but Jackie F, is it a built-in laptop camera? It is. It's one of these ones on this here flippy laptop thingy. We have missed Wolfman Rants. I tell you what, I've missed all of you guys. Fridays were pretty cool. I'd stay up. You know, I could have brought my other webcam and just plugged it into this and it would have been better. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll do that next time. I will. Maybe I'll do that next time. Like the webcam I was using earlier, that gives me at least 1080, so that would be nice. Let's see. So, what kind of questions have you guys had about that video that came out today, or about the situation with Kiely? Just out of curiosity, what kind of questions do you have that other people might have info too, or would just bring awareness to stuff. And feel free to throw that in the comments. Yes, Jackie, they're horrible, very much so. I hope the feds find out who offed her and just give him or her a lethal. I gotta watch my words on that one, but yeah. Do they know what calls were made from the cell phone and where to? That is a good question. I would like to say that they could get that list. I mean, they can ping her phone. They knew it went off at like 12:38. They knew where it went off. And it's my understanding, I'm not 100% on this, but it's my understanding that the phone was left at the campground and not in the car. See, I know nothing. Tow truck information seemed interesting. Definitely have missed everyone in the rants. But why was the tow truck there? The tow truck was there because her car battery went dead, and she was trying to get it started, and she couldn't get it started. So the tow truck went there to charge the battery of her car, get it going, and once he got it going, he took off, and he actually went there 2 days to jumpstart people or help people. Car suicide is surprisingly popular over in the States, rare over in UK. He got rid of his printer, I believe.
Anything else right now?
He got rid of his printer. Did I miss something? Good so far. Thanks. He got rid of his printer. What is that? I missed your opening and haven't watched AWP today, so I'm gathering there is a couple of suspicious guys hanging around while another guy was jumping a car battery. Yes, there was. According to the video, there was I believe they said at 1.2, but there was one person in particular, and the guy in the tow truck actually records all of his stuff on a forward and rear facing camera. And his truck was pointing right at the car at the time he was jump starting. So I'm sure by now the FBI already has the footage of the guy that was with her. So we'll probably be figuring some more of that stuff out here in the next day or two. But he did say he did have a camera. Someone asked about my electronic setup. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have quite the electronic setup, just not here. Oh, 3D printer. Yep. I haven't plugged that in a long time. It's been a long time. So, what else was found in the car? Well, she had her shoes on, because when they were underwater looking into the car, he's like, I see shoes. The look on the guy's face, too. I can't remember the guy's name. The other diver, not Doug, but the new diver. The look on his face when he came up, that brought me to tears. Please hit the like if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Aqua Adventure for that. Oh, good. So great. So great that the tow truck driver was there and not just some other party goer giving her a jump. Right. I agree 100%. 21 likes, 19 people watching. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for rewatching if that's what you're doing. This particular video is probably going to be better since it's so grainy and dithery and pixelated that if you just turn your monitor off, just listen. Oh, goodness. Nick. That was one of them. Plus, Nick Finn, something like that. You can tell that was his first find of a human. and that it was devastating. Like I started tearing up at work because of that video. I'm kind of back, kind of. How's the new bike going? I have rode it once in the last week and a half. Haven't really used it. Yes, I agree. The diver Nick was very disturbed by his find. He brought me to tears too. I am glad I'm not the only one. That the look on his face. Like, did you notice when he was underwater? For those of you that seen this video, did you notice that when he saw the feet, his breathing got rapid? I noticed that. His breathing got really fast when he saw the shoes, and when he went around to the other side, his breathing got even faster. That was crazy. Mukbang. What you get for a new bike? I didn't buy a new bike. I got that Goldwing, the yellow Goldwing that you've seen in pictures. My French fries are cold. My bad. Mac, I won't see it until they release it to everyone. Not a problem. I was told it's coming out on the 2nd. So today is the 31st. There is 31 days in this month. I thought you said 30.
I thought it was 30.
I thought it was 32. I can never remember that May, June, December thing, whatever. I can never remember that. I've tried. Have they released the autopsy results yet? They did say the results say that it's her, but they haven't said what she had in her as for toxins or anything, which I'm not sure if they can even do that just because she's been under there for 2 weeks. Yeah, so I don't know if they can even pull anything because of all your body releases a bunch of toxins. In my understanding, when something like that happens, that makes it hard to read. So I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But they did confirm it was her. If I could play the video for you, I would, but as the content creator, I can't do that. But I probably should get off here pretty soon. So I am working on trying to get better internet, and when I do that, I will be able to do more from home. So I do thank everybody for coming in and hanging out with us. And yeah, it's been cool. It's been fun. She's playing on my phone. Box should stay the same as when she passed. Oh, yeah? Oh, blood alcohol content. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess your body can't really work it off. I don't know. What effect will this now have on the state's reputation or the areas? I don't think it's going to change much of anything. Quite honestly, with so much bad going on, I don't really think it's going to change much. Quite honestly. 3 a.m. How you doing, Jason? I'm a little slow. Yeah, it's California, right? Like it should be California, if I'm not mistaken. So out of California, you have. See, last time I looked, it was 4.8 million people just in Los Angeles. I think it was 4.8 million people. So you imagine out of the 385 million people in the U.S., how many people are in the populated state of California, and break it down to one person in the water. Ellsworth, how's it going? The kidneys are not functioning to metabolize the alcohol. That makes sense. That does make sense. And it said that she was so out of it that she was asking the tow truck driver how to fasten her seatbelt, which he thinks, if I'm not mistaken, that she was trying to stall or asking for help in a roundabout way. Ellsworth is on here. See? Ellsworth and the girls are on here.
Hi.
We have what, 100K, maybe 200K population where we are. It seems to get about 30 a year in a small town. Go ahead. Probably.
How do I ask them if I want more ice cream?
She's right there. See, you just do that. Put your finger up like that. She'll come over. She's like, "How do I get her attention?" I was like, "You look at her and go, hey."
Can I have more ice cream?
Okay.
Thank you.
Girl said hi. I guess 256K now. So, all right, I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon. It's 41 minutes, and I still have to eat my food, and I have to go back home. And it's 8 o'clock, and we still need to stop by a ghost place and check out some ghosts. And I gotta eat. So
I already did that.
you already did that. Now you're gonna get some more ice cream.
Y'all.
So, all right, everybody. Should we go live again one of these days? What do you guys think? We should.
Shall we?
In fact, drop it in the comments if you can tell me a good internet service that would be good enough to stream if you're in the country. Any plans to go down the Ronnie's way? I completely forgot that this Monday was a holiday. Completely forgot. Because last year at this time, we took off the whole week and went down to Ronnie's. And we were going to do it again this year, but I completely space cased it. Yeah. So unfortunately, I won't be going down there, at least yet. And I need new tires on the car.
So ugly.
Badly. That's because we're pixelated. We're like a 1980s camera.
Here, let me make it my level. That's better.
Maybe I can talk Ronnie into making a whole bunch of these shirts.
Yay! Thank you.
Hey, Wolfman, did they say how many people were there with her and why didn't anyone talk? Someone had to see something. Matthew, that is a great point. That's something I did want to bring up. I had a whole list of stuff I was going to bring up. There was about 300 people at that party. 300 people at that party. I can tell you a lot of places that's had 10 people and somebody has their camera out videotaping something. Out of 300 people, there's no videos of her whatsoever, except the one leaked picture that is claiming to be her. But you can't see her face.
All done?
And kind of like I said in my notes, that's like you telling me I'm wearing white socks, when in fact I'm actually wearing black socks. You think I'm wearing white socks. But all my socks are black, most of them.
I'm wearing white socks.
You're wearing white socks? Yeah, but for them to tell me I'm wearing white socks, they don't, because they can't see it. So this picture of this girl, they're like, oh yeah, that's her. But you can't see her face. Taco Cat. Haven't seen that name in forever. How you doing, man? Something
I
like
saw that,
that
but I wasn't
didn't
paying
go
attention.
unnoticed. Come on. I know, right? I guess it's also said that through the grapevine that everybody was supposed to keep it hush, and the parents were saying to not say anything, to act like they weren't there. That's what the parents are telling the kids, is to act like you weren't there. There's no proof. So everybody's keeping it on the down low. Everybody's keeping it hush because there was adults there, there was drugs there was kids there. The kids go there. They don't have the money for the drugs, so the adults go there with the drugs and give them to the kids. So yeah, that's nuts. You have that many people at a party, and all of a sudden nobody says anything. No videos, no Snapchat videos, no Facebook videos, no TikToks, yeah, especially TikToks. There's got to be something out there somewhere, and you know somebody's just itching to be the person to put something out there.
What kind of ice cream is back there right now? Bear claw, vanilla, there's cherry and red.
It hid your message because it said FK everyone. Put a comment in there next time, I won't stop that. That is so wrong of the parents. I agree. The parents should not be telling the kids, hey, don't be saying anything. That is just ridiculous. Drugs versus a human life, which is more important? I'm furious now. I don't blame you. Rick, you think it's pumpkin bread time? I do think it's pumpkin bread time. I have a new address, though. I don't live at the old house anymore. We moved. So anybody who's trying to send anything to my old address, don't do that. We don't have that address anymore. This is beginning to remind me of Randy Leach case. Randy Leach. I'm gonna have to go back and look. The name sounds really familiar. I've just been out of the loop for so long. American Adventures with Wolfman, new channel link. Thank you, Lee. Thank you very much. I didn't even think of that. Ellsworth, same old people. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Kind of sounds like Randy Leach. Randy Leach. He went to a party. Yes. He never even found his car, right? Like didn't he leave the bar? Wasn't that the one that left the bar? I think he left the bar and never been found again. I think. Nope, never found the car. 23 people. Thank you very much. I wonder if I should say mukbang every time I put a fry in my mouth. Just lost 3 people. That's probably because I was eating. All right. He was in his parents' car. Yep. Graduation party? Yes, it was a graduation party. It's the end of summer celebration.
Looking this stuff up.
Nope. All the people quiet. Yep, everybody went quiet. Muddy Waters Search and Recovery is working on his case. Is he still doing stuff? Like, I followed him for a long time, and he disappeared. Like, he went months without a video, and so I didn't even know if he was even out there anymore.
Thank you.
I have never had any kind of zucchini bread or anything like that. He went to a party at someone's house, yep. I think I've seen them once. So, all right. I'm going to have to get off here. I keep telling me I'm going to, but I never do. I need to get off here and eat this burger. And I need to tip my waitress really nicely for putting up with me.
And give them the ice cream.
I need to tip my waitress really nicely. She's like, would you guys hurry up?
What you doing, Lori?
Ellsworth, you have to try zucchini bread, Jimmy.
Zucchini sounds gross.
It's great to see all of you guys too. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out and talking about this missing person case. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad they found her, and let's hope we get some answers soon. We definitely need some answers soon. So throw it down in the comments. Throw something down in the comments. Just I don't know, share it or something. Or don't share it. I don't know. Four Sons Moms, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Aqua Adventure, thank you very much. Lee, LNW Show, thank you very much for hanging out. Jackie F, thank you very much. FK, Burnham, thank you very much, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Matthew, thank you very much for coming in. Name sounds like a new name. I don't remember if I've seen that name before, but thank you for joining in. Wrench McGnome, thank you very much for hanging out, brother. And keep the motorcycle wheels on the ground, shiny side up, right? Dyson's Crazy Adventures, thank you very much for coming or hanging out. Floss, are they doing an M22 show? Did I miss that already, or is that coming up soon? M22, are they doing that? M22 meet and greet. One of the guys, the dream team. One of the guys is already here in Michigan. He's up by the UP. Keep lacing your prayers. No more seizures. No more seizures. All right. We're fighting for you. Have a good night, Rick. Glad you are back. Thanks, Dyson. There is no shiny side of this bike. I don't know. You got something shiny up there. M22 coming up. Yeah, M22. Dream on Wheels. Yes, Dream on Wheels. They're the ones that just went us up by the Mackinac Bridge, up that way somewhere. So I don't know if they're coming down this way or what. Floss says September 22nd, 25th. Are you going there? Are you going to try staying there? Maybe I can bring a tent. Maybe we could tent camp with all the other campers. What do you think?
What's the word again? What's the word again?
Mukbang. That's a weird name. Mukbang. I think of muck. I think of what's on the bottom of the river. Muck.
Sounds like a funny word.
It does. And then you add bang to it. That's an energy drink. All right, everybody. Until next time, hang out with us again sometime, and we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully in 1080.
Hopefully.
Peace. Hey, we got to come up with a on-the-go outro. What can we do for an outro?
Eating.
Yeah. French fries. Lacey keeps asking about bowling, Uncle Rick. She's only like 7 hours away, isn't she? I don't think she's that far away. All right, everybody. M22. Let's go camping in Michigan. M22. September 22nd. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Catch you later. Peace. Peace. You do it. Love y'all too.
Bye.